I grew up in a Christian home with my mom and dad. By the grace of God, they're here. And they raised me. They were awesome parents. I grew up in a small town, Millville, actually. It's 15 miles east of Reading. And we all knew each other. We all grew up together. We were just the kids growing up. And so I was chubby, but they never made fun of me. I didn't know what that was. We were all friends. That's just the way it was. So my parents bought a bed and breakfast up in Dunsmuir when I was 12. And I was the new girl, and I was the new fat girl, and I got made fun of a lot. And it was very traumatizing for me. I didn't understand. I was very hurt. I remember looking in the mirror and just, I wanted a boyfriend and didn't understand. And I started to lose weight healthy. While I was walking every night, my mom would make me meals separately from the family, and I was losing weight healthy. And I don't know, it was the 90s, so the fat-free craze was really going on. Everything was fat-free, and I had an obsessive behavior, compulsive behavior, so I had to eat everything fat-free. And I went to, in high school, and I didn't make the soccer team, and I thought the devil just had my mind. He's got us with food. Women, I know a lot of women struggle. I thought I didn't make the soccer team because I was too fat. I mean, it's crazy thinking. Now I think about it, and it's just crazy. And that night I made myself throw up, and I remember thinking, I remember how good it felt. Like, I was like, I don't have to eat anything fat-free. I can eat whatever I want now. And that just turned into the cycle and the shame, because I remember knowing that it was a sin and being so ashamed and going to mom and dad and saying, Mom, I have this problem, and then turning back around and doing it again and again, and I would just stop telling them. So then I joined the military. I thought maybe being in a controlled environment that would help me somehow, but it made it worse. It didn't matter how thin I was. They want you to be thin. They want you to be able to run. I was a soldier. You got to run. And so I went to any lengths, just like people would go to any lengths to get their drugs. I went to any lengths to be thin and accepted, because I remember the feeling of it was a matter of 40 pounds, and I went from rejection to being accepted and in the world, and it felt so good. I've struggled with drugs as well, pills. I've been in and out of rehab, and I knew that I needed God. I knew God was the only one that was going to be able to transform the way that I think. Because in my limited mind, in my human mind, there's no way. Because we just think that this is, how do we know that we need to change the way that we think? I don't know that. So, before I came here, my dad built me a little apartment on the side of the house. And just as long as he knew that I wasn't out doing drugs, methamphetamine was one for me. I liked using it because I didn't eat. And I discovered methamphetamine about 2 years ago, thank goodness, because if I would have discovered it earlier, I don't think I would have had a chance. So my dad built me an apartment just so he knew where I was, and he built me a kitchen, and I binged and I purged and I smoked pot for 6 months all day. And when I would go out and have a smoke on my little rocking chair, I could hear the Lord. And I could hear Teen Challenge my life. God, I'm done. I'm just going to be bulimic for the rest of my life. And I went to an NA meeting, and somebody had mentioned that there's a Teen Challenge in Eureka, California. And the Lord, because He's awesome, since I was a little girl, we would come and vacation here in Trinidad, and that stretch between Agate Beach and Patrick's Point, that's my favorite place in the whole world. And I've been a lot of places, but God has kept that place special to me. I've never used New Eureka for drugs or anything like that. It's only been an awesome, good memory for me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I can get my life back right with the Lord. And what better place to do it than here in Eureka, California. Despite what goes on here, it's still an amazing place. And I thank God. God has changed, totally changed the way that I think. 8 months ago, I've held down more meals here than I have in 30, well, I started when I was 15, so 17 years, that's including when I was pregnant with my child. And the Lord is good, and He is awesome. And I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful and grateful. The scripture that I stand on is Romans 12:2. Do not follow the behaviors or customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new creation by changing the way you think. Then you will begin to learn God's will for you, which is good and pleasing.